Here's the truth. The big three don't just compete with each other, they own the budget banners that compete for your wallet. That's why your cheap haul and your pricey splurge can come from the same family. Before we move on, please take a moment to subscribe to the channel and like the video. In this worst to first ranking, we decode 9 stores through price per item tests, produce and meat quality, and the grip of loyalty programs. And here's the kicker. 2 non-family players are the value shock that keeps the whole market honest. Watch to find the one that beats them on perceived value, and the one that wins on raw average price. Number 1, Sobeys. You think shiny floors mean safer food and smart value? But what if that polish hides a price penalty? Here's the truth. Sobeys sells the experience. The fresh case looks tight. Steaks with fine marbling, bakery loaves with clean crust, produce that turns fast so the bins don't sag. Service is attentive. Assortments feel curated, not cluttered. Then you total a 30-item basket and the bill runs hot. Unit prices trend above discount tiers even when the items look identical. That's where Scene Plus steps in. Points feel like a rebate, but earn and burn depend on promos, not your needs, which can keep you loyal while base prices climb. Research shows Sobeys sits inside the big three, where scale sets habits and selection wins shoppers. Value studies push discounters higher on price, while public animal welfare detail is thin, so ethics cues stay vague. Bottom line, pay for specialty meat or bakery you trust, not pantry basics. Pair weekly promos with surgical buys and skip commodities here. Number 2, Safeway Canada. You walk in because it feels familiar. Same aisle flow, full service deli. But are you paying a nostalgia tax without noticing? Here's the truth. Safeway's Western roots buy trust, and trust can raise the bill. Base prices often sit in the premium lane. Flyers help, but fewer hard multi-buys mean your basket still swells when you grab dairy, snacks, and paper goods at shelf price. The deli and bakery are the bright spots. Ready-to-eat trays, hot rotisserie, decent breads. Produce swings with store age and region. Newer sites tend to cull faster and waste less. Consolidation drives the playbook. The same parent sets the strategy, so the compliments label shows up everywhere. It's the same SKU, but here it can cost more. That's the brand tax, not a better can or box. Then Scene Plus tugs your wallet. Points feel like a win, but they steer you to promos, not best unit value. Bottom line, use Safeway for deli, bakery, and select produce. Shift dry goods to a discounter. Number 3, Metro. You've heard Metro nails meat and produce. True, but that edge comes with a cost. Here's the truth. The counters look tight. Butchers keep trims neat, cuts uniform, and fat lines clean. Produce gets culled often, so you see fewer bruised bins and more ripe fruit that holds up at home. Private label irresistibles can beat big brands on taste, especially in snacks and frozen treats. Then the bill lands. Third-party basket checks show higher average per item cost than hard discounters. The MOI/Scene Plus hook adds points, but redemption value swings with promos, so your savings move around like a store end cap. Research on value perception places Metro behind price leaders. Ethics cues aren't front and center. Animal welfare detail sits in the background, so you don't get a clear signal outside select specialty SKUs. Bottom line, use Metro for targeted fresh hits, trusted steaks, ripe berries, tight greens. Shift pantry and dairy to lower cost players. Number 4, Real Canadian Superstore. You love one-stop shopping. Groceries, pharmacy, small appliances in one cart. But does that ease hide price creep? Here's the truth. Real Canadian Superstore blends discount zones with President's Choice flair. Fresh departments can be strong on sale weeks. Family packs, rotating produce deals, and PC rotisserie that feeds a night fast. PC lines push new items that feel premium at a store brand price. But center aisle brand names often land higher than true price leaders, so your cheap run turns into a soft overpay. PC Optimum adds the nudge. Point stack, offers flash, and you stay put, while a few SKUs sit above the floor. Value studies say banners under the same umbrella rank all over the map. Discounters lead on price, Superstore wins on breadth and rewards. Ethical detail for PC isn't laid out like specialty chains, so welfare signals are murky. Treat it like a points machine. Load offers, grab PC staples, and skip items that blunt your savings. Number 5, Freshco. You think low price means low standards. Freshco pushes back on that. Here's the truth. It's built to keep you from leaving. Base prices drop, aisles slim down, staff run lean. You give up extras, not core safety. Produce stays basic, apples, onions, greens, but it turns fast, which keeps it crisp. Meat skews value. Family packs, fewer premium cuts, so you cook to tenderness, not for show. The wins land on staples. Flyers push milk, bread, eggs, and high-demand fruit hard. Price matching can shave more when you bring proof. That's how your cart falls without tricks. And here's the kicker. The illusion of choice is real. Same corporate parent, different banner, same private label lines like compliments. You think you switched brands? You didn't. It's one supply chain wearing 2 outfits, like swapping jackets but keeping the same wallet. Bottom line, raid Freshco for staples and weekly flyer killers. Then step out for specialty meat or bakery when you need it. Number 6, Walmart Canada. You go to Walmart for low prices, but how low next to the bare bones discounters? Here's the truth. Basket checks often place Walmart near the bottom on price per item, and it wins full categories. Pantry, dairy, and personal care usually press the floor. Fresh is the trade-off. Quality swings with turnover and store control. A busy site moves greens fast. A slow case sags and bruises. Stockouts can wreck a meal plan, like pulling the rug out from under your week. Great value fills gaps at a lower unit cost, but not every item tastes best, so test before you stock up. Value studies rank Walmart high on perceived value. Loyalty is light, which means fewer digital handcuffs, but also less reward stacking. Bottom line, use Walmart for shelf-stable goods and dairy. Check produce with your eyes and hands. Buy crisp, skip tired bins. For meat, stick to high-turn cuts like chicken parts and ground beef. Number 7, Food Basics. Metro's prices sting. Food Basics is the pressure release for Metro, not for you. Here's the truth. You trade depth for price. Fewer SKUs. Simple shelves, more sharp promos. Quality holds because turnover runs hot. High-velocity produce moves fast, so greens stay crisp and berries don't sit. Everyday meats lean to value packs, which land at a clean unit price when you portion and freeze. Private label tiers show up as irresistibles and basics, so taste and texture track what you already know, just with less gloss on the shelf. The store trims extras, no fancy service counters, fewer frills, to keep labor and overhead low. Basket checks often place Food Basics near the cheapest tier, and the pricing feels straight. And here's the kicker: no point scheme. According to research, Food Basics does not offer a loyalty points program, so you pay the cash price without digital handcuffs. Number 8, no frills. You want the cheapest cart. This is where you get it most days. Here's the truth. No frills leans on blunt tools that work. Heavy flyers set the week. Won't be beat price match. Keeps rivals from undercutting your basics when you show proof. No name and PC store brands strip packaging costs and drop the unit price. Stores are bare bones. You get long self-checkout lines, few staff, and little hand-holding. Fresh runs hot on turnover for high-use items. Bananas, onions, carrots, so the quality holds on staples. But don't chase specialty cuts or fancy cakes here, that's not the model. Tests rank no frills at or near the lowest average per item price. Money Genius style basket checks echo that, while single items can land cheaper elsewhere. That's why smart shoppers split lists by category. PC Optimum adds fuel. Points stack fast and widen the gap, but they can also lock you in. Number 9, Costco Canada. You see a higher shelf tag at Costco, but the value lands later, at the register and in your pantry. Here's the truth. The membership feels like a fee trap, yet rankings put Costco first for value because unit prices, promos, and rewards stack. Bulk can waste food when you buy more than you can use. Quality runs high in meat and produce because rotation stays tight, so less sits and wilts. Fix the waste risk with simple steps. Split family packs, freeze portions, and store dry goods in airtight bins. Here's the truth. The big three run a shell game. Flagships chase margin, Discounters defend share. Walmart and Costco break that loop and set your real floor. Treat banners like tools, not teams. Split your cart by category. Buy fresh where it's strong. Move pantry where it's cheapest. Use points only when they add real dollars back. Want the truth about what's actually safe to buy and where the traps hide? Subscribe now and I'll keep testing baskets so you pay less without losing quality.